What's up, guys? NBA talk for January 29th, 2018. Monday basketball for you with breaking news. Thank you, Cheryl, for letting me know. Well, I actually knew. I was watching it. I was just putting up the video, actually doing the video right now while you're saying it. So, thank you for that. Um, yeah, Blake Griffin is going to the Detroit Pistons. That was left field, and the circumstances like now for the Clippers is weird. The the weirdest time to do this is crazy. So here's the actual trade that is agreed upon. Blake Griffin of the LA Clippers, including Brice Johnson, who I have no idea is at all. Willie Reed, who I think they got that guy from another trade, I think last year. Yeah, Willie Reed, Brice Johnson, and Blake Griffin himself, the 5-year contract man who signed last year, is going to Detroit Pistons. In exchange, the Detroit Pistons will be saying Tobias Harris, their top scorer, my ad, the top scorer from the Detroit Pistons is going to the Clippers, which is weird. Avery Bradley, which is no surprise because they've been trying to get rid of him. And you got Boban Marjanovic, and also a first round draft pick and a second round draft pick, which will be this year's 2018, I believe. Clippers, excellent. Detroit Pistons, I don't know what the hell you're doing because you're going for a playoff spot, and this is the weirdest position. I understand that you're trying to get rid of Avery Bradley's contract, but to get rid of Tobias Harris, who has been your most consistent scorer all season long, actually for the last 2 seasons, he's been your consistent scorer, and you just get rid of him. That's weird. Maybe they have a plan in mind. I don't know, but it's the worst time. But also, it's a weird time for the Clippers because they've been beating people. If you've been paying attention to the Clippers for the last couple weeks, well, yeah, actually, the last week or so, they have been winning games. They have been winning games. Blake Griffin has been consistent. Lou Williams has been God. Like he's just destroying everybody. He's the sixth man of the year, no doubt. They've been winning games, and they're one game behind the Denver Nuggets in the eighth spot. They're 2 games behind the Portland Trailblazers and the New Orleans Pelicans, who are struggling with, of course, Anthony Davis being gone. So this is the weirdest time to do so, dude. It this tells me maybe they just really don't have no confidence in this team whatsoever because this is the weirdest time to do so. They finally have a wing guy, like a legit wing, a third guy. Well, the third position, the shooting forward, I could say. They finally, after so many years, have a shooting forward that's decent, that's actually good. Tobias Harris is good, underrated. But now you lost Blake Griffin, and obviously we've been hearing DeAndre Jordan for the longest time getting traded, getting traded. He's gonna be gone. So this leads me to believe that they're gonna get rid of everybody. They're cleaning house. They're trying to build up to the draft that's coming up 2018. We'll see what happens then. This is this is a weird trade, but this might be something to look forward to in the future. Like this is something like let's see how it goes. Let's see how things lead to, because I don't know. This circumstances, like the situation, the timing, is weird. To get rid of Blake Griffin, I was thinking that they're gonna continue with him moving forward. I think a lot of people thinking that Blake Griffin is for the stay, and DeAndre Jordan is gonna be gone, but they got rid of Blake Griffin. And DeAndre Jordan is the better option for a lot of teams because he's on his last year, unless he picks up the player option. He's on a 1-year deal with the Clippers right now, and I would think a lot of teams would want to get him. Easy, temporarily borrowing player, and he's a very good defensive center, rebounder, and all that. So That's it, man. Blake Griffin goes to the Detroit Pistons. The Detroit Pistons do get a consistent scorer right now. Like Blake Griffin, he's been consistent this year, minus the injuries and all that. Um, but the Detroit Pistons gave up a lot of people. Hopefully, they have something in mind to do so, like moving forward. Of course, the Detroit Pistons are not exactly doing well, which you have to really look at it. Um, the Detroit Pistons improved and fallen off at the same time. They have improved defensively. They dropped down offensively because they're one of the worst offensive teams in the league right now. So, which made me think maybe they have a point to it. But get rid of Tobias Harris, your top scorer. That's a risky move. We'll see what happens with Detroit, man. I would say the LA Clippers, weird trade, but I like it on your side. I like it on your side. If you're trying to build something, you're trying to rebuild yourself, great way to do it. You got rid of big time contract in Blake Griffin. And then you're going to get rid of DeAndre Jordan's contract, which is going to be even more better for you. So that's it. Let me know what you guys think about this trade because it's a weird one, but a very interesting one.